was like, hey, what there $10 special? She was like, ain't no specials, Billy. I'm like, what the fuck? And it said it on this piece of they look plastic thing. Yeah. It said it on there, y'all. And you know, I'm not even about to sit up here in front because as being the person I am, and I'm not even about to say too much crazy, but being the type of person I am, you know, motherfuckers love to say that I didn't say it, I didn't did. Right. Warren and gave me a hard time. Warren. So I was like, you know what? I'm about to just eat this. Let me shut the fuck up because I remember a motherfucker overcharged me over there once. And then he overcharged me by like $50.
Damn.
Yeah, and then tried to make a deal out of it. Right, at that theater. And then I was like, all right, man, whatever. I'll pay it. Next day I see him at another theater. He was like, you know what's crazy, Warren? I was like, what's crazy? Somebody gave me their bill and told me that it was wrong because it was only like $40. I was like, I was like, so is that he's like, yeah. I said, so what we gonna do about it? He was like, want a free drink? I'm like,
free drink? How about I give my money back, nigga?
Bro, I'm telling you. Nigga, when I tell you, the game is so much different now. I was in the demonstration last night. It's so crazy when you see like people that know that don't know you,
right? But
will walk right up on you and have that conversation. What's up, Warren? But people that do know you is like looking at you from across the room, and you're like, "Hey, what's up, man?" And my motherfucker Smooth would be like, "Fuck, I done did to you."
Right.
Nigga, when the last time I seen you?
I passed by there yesterday. We were in like the area. It was, I mean, they hadn't opened yet. I guess it was still like 3 o'clock or something like that. Mm-hmm. But I was like, man.
Don't say the name because we haven't said the name yet.
No, I didn't see anybody.
I know you didn't. That's what I'm saying. Don't do it.
If I go up in there, the name of the place.
Yeah.
I was like, if I go up in there, like, I'm pretty sure it's like a bunch of new people. Like nobody's gonna know.
But they might because people watch this. Once again, it's always one of those things where, and this has happened time and time again, where I forget that people actually. I know people listen that we don't know and from all over the world or whatever, but sometimes I forget that those numbers on YouTube are actual human beings from some of the promotional stuff we put out, and that people that actually actively watch. Like I saw your man Peterson the other day, and he was like, what's good with that radio show? See, I didn't even think about it.
Yeah.
That Peterson would watch.
Right.
But Peterson like, oh yeah, you and Ramon, blah, 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 we're up the band. I'm like, all right, Peterson watches. Yeah, all right, this is why... Because this is why I could still go outside around some of these places.
Right. Like
that one time when dude was like, something Warren out now. And I was like, huh? And he said, yeah, I know. Yeah, just hard with it. It's like, all right, we do a thing that we can't see y'all.
Right.
But y'all see us. All right, we about to go on. It's the pre-show. Fuck with us.
Blow.
Oh, let me turn this part off.
Bastards All Day. Bad Waves is a radio show based in reality, and the views and opinions of on-the-air personalities do not represent Q4 Radio and are solely for entertainment purposes. You see, this broadcast includes bastards with adult language, bastards with adult themes, and bastards with partial nudity. Listener discretion is advised. Pete motherfucking. So if you're a bitch nigga with ass delicacies looming in your crusty ass from dangling participles and real shit, call the show directly or turn the channel. F you.
The aesthetic of my sin synesthetic. Paint a picture, leave a taste in your mouth. How I come across, fill me in the space you without. Think I'm rubbing off, dabbing at your cuts from another cloth. The aesthetic of my sin synesthetic. Paint a picture, leave a taste in your mouth. How I come across, fill me in the space you without. Think I'm rubbing off, dabbing at your cuts from another cloth. I reach far for consequences, sitting on the ground while I ponder benches, perching like you're higher than. Young sire, couldn't tell by my attire vans. Brown sack hoodie, ripped denims, long hair under visor band. Underestimated, devised plans, I'm advised against. I got a leg up, no fire hydrant stance to show you I'm a man. Although the Hierophant showing my deck more than high priestess. Apply pieces, ultralight seeking. Inescapable masculine energy around me resurfacing memories unintentionally. My energy has that propensity, smoking Pez out the dispensary to curb the immensity that my presence can be. My pencil leaf paper to scribble cerebral. I'm never in danger, I'm evil Knievel. I head for the heavens to meet with the reaper. You can only reach me with a beeper. Brr, brr. Pop music, you can leave it to Bieber. I rock pop-ups and chief with my B-words. I pop up at the Woodies, then I leave with a beaver. Damn, a leak for my leisure. Turn a sheet a believer. Turn her sheets into SeaWorld. Floating good off that seaweed. Rotten beast just as easily. And freaky with the repeat. But freaky how I be. I'm knee deep in the fuckery, so don't fuck with me. I've been cut from cloth that you motherfuckers couldn't touch a beat, so just fucking leave. The aesthetic of my sins, synesthetic. Paint a picture, leave a taste in your mouth. How I come across, fill me in the space you without. Think I'm rubbing off, dabbing at your cuts from another cloth. The aesthetic of my sins, synesthetic. Paint a picture, leave a taste in your mouth. How I come across, fill me in the space you without. Think I'm rubbing off, dabbing at your cuts from another cloth.
Beloved gang, baby.
Oh, yes.
It's 11 something on Thursday. That means it's time for you to go ahead, hop in that inner tube. Okay, now put on your little dusty ass swim cap. Put on your little flams, or them, what are they called? Fins, swimmers. Put on your goggles with the mouthpiece so you can breathe from up underneath these bad waves. Now let's go around the room and see what we got in the building. We got
Ramon the Savage Slayer Smith, a.k.a. Don't Stop Moaning. Come on,
Moaning!
I say yeah,
Yeah!
yeah,
Yeah!
yeah,
Yeah!
yeah,
Yeah!
Cause you make me feel.
My homie Moan!
Come on,
My homie Moan!
come on.
My homie Moan!
And I feel alright. I say yeah, yeah, yeah. Woo! All right.
Take it easy. Although I saw an old friend of ours last night, and I have to relay a message, and I believe that message is, love you, moany, moany. You know I love you, moany, moany.
You know I love you, moany, moany. Hey.
Oh my God, let's keep this party going so we can attempt to get out of here on time. My name is Warren Phoenix Johnson, but the correct pronunciation of my name is the
Big Bad Warren Phoenix Johnson.
You guys like that? Like this guy?
The Asiatic black man backhand in the business. And speaking of something that's business, let me tell you how it's going down today. We're going to roll into our news segment, a little segment we like to call
You May Have.
because you may have heard and you may have not. Then we're going to roll into the Hockamon Hookup, where we salute essential workers giving us our essential needs. And then we're going to roll into the ins and outs, relationship advice. We crack open the novel of one of our love lives and realize that truth and comedy is also not just a book about doing improv. It's also a book about how your feelers should work when you busting it wide. And then we're not getting into Yo What Man. Not getting into Yo What Man. The segment that some call trash talk, but the streets know it as prophecy. Before we move any further, Ramon, tell us about that week. Daddy!
It was a good week. This is Your Brain on Beer last Friday. It was pretty good. Turned out pretty cool.
Go on.
But then, you know, I'm going on a high note. I was like, oh, everything's good. My brother-in-law came into town on Monday.
Oh, his brother, what's his name?
Mark.
Mark, yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to Mark.
He came into town and hung out a little bit. And then I went to MMA train on Tuesday. And in sparring, I got punched in the ribs. So I think I have I don't know. I don't know if it feels way better than it felt the first day. I mean, it only happened on Tuesday. Today's Thursday, but yeah, I threw a kick. He caught it, and when I pulled the kick out, he is already swinging, and like caught me in like the lower back rib, those floating ribs in the back.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, that was the end of the sparring.
So wait, when you got hit, do you like just go down or what happened?
No, I felt it. I felt it when it hit me. I was like, oh, and then I was like, but you keep going because of adrenaline. And so we finished the round. Actually, we finished that round, and then we got into another round. I finished that round with him. I went into another round with somebody else, and then went back into a round with him. And this round was like full MMA, so it was takedowns and go to the ground, whatever.
Yeah.
And so we were going, and he went for a takedown, took me down, got them out, and then so I was trying to get out, and you pop up to get him out. So when I popped up to get him out, I was like, oh, I felt it again, and then I was like, all right, let's finish the round. So we finished the round, and then I started another round with somebody else, and I went to go throw a punch, and I was like, oh, I can't. I was like, I feel the pain in my back.
Yeah.
And dude, I set out the rest of there's only like maybe 2 rounds left, but I set those out, and I can so once when you're warm, your body's like warm, and you still got that whatever adrenaline running. I was fine, and then they used to do like strength and conditioning afterwards, and I was like, I'm gonna skip that. I'm just gonna go home and like put some ice on it, whatever. Dude, I got home once my body started cooling down. Man, that was like my ab, and then I had to teach a class later on in the day, so I was like, my abs were like cramping because it was like trying to hold my body steady because it was like that pain, and it
sound like it really hurts.
Yeah, it hurts.
Like especially when abdominal pain.
Yeah, so now it feels like it's like I don't know, it's like a kidney. It feels like a kidney, but I know it's not the kidney because I touched the rib. And every now and then I breathe and I feel like a pop, like a. Oh my god! So it's like it's got to be.
So do you have to like go to urgent care or something, or a doctor?
I'm gonna probably go I'm gonna wait till today and see if it feels like the same tomorrow. I'll probably go to urgent care. I mean, I've looked up. I went to the internet, and there's like nothing there's really nothing you can do about it.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, it's like they used to like wrap you up, but I think like people were getting pneumonia and stuff like that, and they're like because they couldn't breathe right. So, yeah, it's basically I think it's basically just wait it out. If it's like if it's I read somewhere like it's severe, then they have to do like surgery or something like that. Yeah, but that's if it was severe, I wouldn't be here probably. So that's why I think it's probably like a bruise or it's probably like, I don't think it's cracked, but I mean I don't know, but hopefully it's not. But then it's like 6 weeks. I'm like 6 weeks. Jesus. I was like, no way.
You got stuff to do, bro.
Yeah, I was like, so I don't know. So I might go tomorrow and get some X-rays maybe, but.
Well, I went to the children's football game this weekend. And not only did they win, they defeated them 42-6.
Wow.
Yes.
That's a slaughter.
And didn't make the playoffs.
What?
But the team that they beat like that, they're in the playoffs.
Oh, man.
Apparently, there's some clause about how their record wasn't good enough, blah, blah. And, I mean, the games I saw, they was killing it. Shout out to the one student who called me their good luck charm now.
Oh, man.
Yeah, he said they started not only winning but killing when I showed up. And I'm not going to lie to you, I'm a huge cheerleader if I'm rocking for a team or whatever. Yeah. I don't give a damn if it's professional, collegiate, or elementary school. I am there cheering, and this mom made me feel so comfortable to do it because she's like the one who's just like out there, like she's like, let's go, boys! And I'm looking at her, I was like, yo, we could just chill like that. And so she was like, they got signs down there, and I was like, oh, well, I mean, we don't have no signs, so we might as well scream. And sure enough, man, when I say I'm out here tripping, I'm having cinematic moments with some of these kids. I looked at, there's a little boy, again, we ain't putting names in the streets. I looked at him. I said his name, like, let's go, so. You know what to do? On defense. He looks at me. I nod at him. He nods back. He looks straight forward. Boom, gets the sack. But it's flag football, so he's got the flag in the air. The ref takes the flag. He looks at me, and I point at him. He points back, and then he hits and I hit my chest. He hit his chest, and I'm like, that's what I'm talking about. The kid who got kicked off the team, he's there supporting. They get a crazy play. That little boy, he's like, he jumps on me. I'm swinging this dude around. It was so wonderful. It was like really heartwarming, and we won't be in the playoffs.
Man. That sucks.
Yeah. Yeah, it's real sad. It's real sad. Sean Chantel is in the chat already with a
nice
thing. I don't know what that thing is. But interesting enough, Anessa Antebby says she's going to come in. And I think Anessa got some smoke for Sean.
Oh.
I could be wrong. But you know what? Don't bust that nut yet. Stay tuned, Ramon. Tell them the internet crap.
Hey, if you want to find us on Facebook, we're in the Bad Waves Remix. If you want to find us on Instagram, we're in the Bad Waves Comedy. You can watch us live right now on YouTube under Bad Waves Radio, or you can dial in and chat with us at 312-985-7834. Once again, 312-985-7834.
Talk some shiz, Nathaniel, with the bastards. You are listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM. Q4 Radio. That's Q4.org. For the first time today, we are going to break your law. If this turns up.
I said I'm riding around the city and I'm whipping the Toyota. I've been plotting on the crib in California. She don't want it, but she want a little baby acting foreign. First she called my line, and when I call, she's gonna ignore it. But I'm in the studio, making history recording. As Bias on the beat, so you know you can't ignore it. Used to kick, push, skate, grind, hustle, work, make songs. Focus on my growth, cause Jesus Christ saved me from all my wrongs. Focus on my work, now money comes when I go make these songs. Paris says God manifest, I'm grateful for the Holy One. Hopped inside my hybrid, hit the dash, you ain't the only one. It's more than Instagram, we working, sell out auditoriums. Hey, sell out auditoriums. Yeah, I said we sell out auditoriums. That's a secret. God will it, ayy. Feel it, ayy. Tell it's not a secret. Which is now. I said I'm grinding, working every day, perfect timing. None of that hate on my end. Working every day, meeting my ends. Yeah, we grinding. I said we grinding, working every day, perfect timing. Hey, none of that hate on my ends. Working every day, meeting my ends. I said we grinding. I said we grinding. Just like Rodney Mullen skate, they say it's time in. Business meetings, ask for rates, see these sign-ins. You could book me for a date, I gotta sign it. If you really want the rate, all glory be to God, Jesus Christ, He keep me safe. We got angels all around us, love is truth, so fear no hate. Got an album on the way, tell the labels they can wait. We've been plotting on the wave, spread the gospel, Jesus saves. Tell them this is what they want, we've been patient on the wave, trend setting. I've been riding my own wave, yeah, I've been riding my own wave. Hold up, what? I was surfing my own wave, surf, yeah. We gon' tell them what it is, like surf. Yeah, this is really what it is. We gon' grindin', working every day, perfect timing. None of that hate on my end. Working every day, meeting my ends. Yeah, we grindin'. I say we grindin', working every day, perfect timing. None of that hate on my ends. Working every day, meeting my ends. I say we grindin'. I say we grindin'. Puto, yeah, y'all threw sides, hang loose one time, Abraham Giovanni.
Hey everybody, this is my boy Ramon. I want you to check out my brand new single here on Bad Waves, here on Q4, the hottest music in town. So let's get into some music.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And baby, I need to have you here, back in my life, right here, right now, forever and ever. Baby, please. Give me one more chance. Let me make it up to you. Give me one more chance. Show you what true love can do. Ooh, I've tried so hard to find a way to get to you. I can't disguise the way I feel no more. Just got to have you near me. Ooh, baby. Play games with your heart. I was a fool right from the start. Oh, now my head is clear. Darling, I need you here. What I put you through, I didn't take good care of you. So caught up in myself, my mind was somewhere else. Oh, how I need you, darling. Oh, I want you, baby. Right here, right now, I need you. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. chance. Let me make it up to you. Ooh, baby. Oh, give me one more chance. Show you what true love can do. Ooh, I wonder why I couldn't get it together, no. As I turn the pages of my life, we'd still be here forever. Oh, still in love, it's true. Don't know what I should do. Oh, every step I take just leads me back to you. Still the consequence of us just being friends. Will you let me in again? Or could this be the end? Oh, how I need you, darling. Oh, I want you, baby. Right here, right now, I need you. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Give me one more chance. Let me make it up to you. Ooh, baby. Give me one more chance. Show you what true love can do. Ooh, give me, baby. Give me, baby. One more chance to show you this love is real. Oh, give me, baby. Give me, baby, yeah, one more chance to show you this love is real. Oh, ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah, 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 yeah. Ooh, yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, give me one more chance. Ooh, yeah, 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 yeah. Ooh, yeah, 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 yeah. Come on. Oh, don't you feel what I feel for you, baby? Let me make it up to you. Let me do all the things that you want me to do. Baby, give me one more chance.
What's up? This is Seattle's Anthony Danza, and you listening to Bad Waves on Q4 Radio. We got plays to make.
Ladder it up.
Yeah. Is it that time again? Already? Come on. Y'all feel that? Come on. We go. I'm telling y'all, when nobody's looking, is you putting in that work? 'Cause that's what it's gonna cost you. Come on.
Everything connected, everything affected. To the specs to the Pyrex, everything perfected. Praying on my downfall, everything expected. Ain't come with me, then the just get rejected. Time while I'm here, everything protected. 1 year close to the death, and we respect it. Die slow and live fast, very clear. Self-made, self-paid, very self-aware. I just like Rev Run, but I never ran. And I ain't never needed short fish from another man. I ain't the one you gon' see at Rock Nation brunch. I'm still trapping on the table with the Captain Crunch. I grew up in that small town, influenced by that small city. Kept my circle small, brought the heat and brought them all with me. If you say it's some soup, then it better be. I'm in Seattle blowing loud like Kenny G. Car harder down with some Air Max. Rolex very mad with the cranberry plaid. In the middle of the traffic's where you find me. Brought the D to my city like George Carl in the 90s. stovetop Tony. You know I'll put some cash on you. Everything gravy, I ain't tryna mash on you. Flamboasting if I flash on you. Corned beef in the cabbage, you know I'll put some hash on you.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell y'all. Y'all want the cheat codes. Y'all want to skip the line, huh? Listen, man, there ain't no skipping no steps. Y'all can make it look good for the internet, right? Well, I promise you, it's gonna expose you. The gang gonna expose you every time.
Take this ride with me. Take this ride with me. La da da da. Take this ride with me. Take this ride
If you don't know, now you do. You're listening to Bastards All Day.
And the war you want this hate is a look my name. The number that powerful kula my name. And the war you want this hate is a look my name. The number that powerful kula my name. And the war you want this hate is a look my name. The number that powerful kula my name. And the war you want this hate is a look my name. The number that powerful kula my name. Chindu bandura bandura, pancha chindu bandura, pandori bamba
Yeah.
We back on the land, Liz Nathaniel.
To you.
And before we move any further, I had to tell your musty ass what you just heard. We kicked the whole thing off with our beloved banger, which we do every week, by an artist formerly known as Chore Boy. You can find him on Instagram as Rigmarole. But that is our beloved banger. Look at my glasses on. Our beloved banger that we do.
Beloved gang, baby.
And it is called Synesthetic by the artist formerly known as Chore Boy. Again, you can find him on Instagram as Rigmarole.
Rigmarole.
All right, then we went out of that into Abraham Giovanni's Grindin'.
Grinding.
Yeah, big up to Abraham Giovanni. Speaking of grinding, you know the Grinding song by the Clips is like 20 years old now?
The who?
Do you know the song Grinding? Grinding, you know what I keep in the line and better stand.
No, I've never heard of the song.
Grinding. Ghetto to ghetto, the backyard to yard. I sell it whip on whip, soft to hard. All right, never mind.
It's 20 years old?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, it's just born today, according to you. All right. So, coming out of that, we went into Terry Green Project's One More Chance.
Hell
Shout out to Frank Joshua for coming in, letting us know who sang that originally. Philly Sound Groovers. I guess that's what he's talking about. But big up to Frank Joshua always anyway. Every day, you know, he even if he's all the way on the other side of the world, he still represents for that squad.
Yeah.
Gotta love Frank Joshua. So then out of that, we went into Anthony Danza's Collection Address featuring Zeus Rebel Water.
Yeah.
Big up to Anthony Danza. We just did a whole Anthony Danza thing. This is actually technically supposed to be the Thirsty Thursday as well today, by the way. But
It came up so quick.
It did come up. It did come up quick. I mean, it's much like me on a good Tinder date.
Hey.
Who, take this ride with me.
Because he's grinding.
La, 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 da, da. It's all the collection. It's off of this new album Collection Play, which is out right now. So shout out to Anthony Danza. Always shows love to us, and we got to show love back to him as well as All Hell YT. They've done a project together that we love those brothers. They're doing great work, and they're also stand-up guys. So shout out to them. Then out of that, we went into speaking of stand-up guys, Sajian's newest project, Celestium. Another dope ass Sajian song where we have no idea what they're saying.
No, but it sounds good.
It does. Now, and Sajian, I know you're a brother that watches or comes back and watch. Who is singing these songs?
Right.
Like, are these samples from like classic, wherever you get your samples from, and then you just throw a mix behind it,
right.
Or is it like how you and Hema do y'all thing? Who are singing? Because when you send us these tracks, it just say Sajian. That's all it is. And then somebody come on like,
like, wait a minute.
I know that brother don't sound like that.
I know.
Oh my God. So yes, let's get some context. Let's throw a feature on there for them. I mean, if not, Sajian, if you want to be one of these type of brothers where you was like, bad wave, that's mine.
Yeah.
That's mine.
My secrets. My secrets.
Tell this guy, I got a student, a child, like elementary school student. She was like, "Oh no, that's mine." And I was like, "You don't put S after mine. Mine is already possessive. You don't have to do all of that. That's like walking up on something saying that's mine. That's not a thing." This little boy, shout out to him, was like, "Mr. Warren, these Lego pieces are mine." Oh my God, bro. He was like, "Do it again. Do it again. What's mine?" He was just walking around calling every item mice. So shout out to him. God. And on that note of that heartwarming story, it is time for our news segment, a little segment we like to call
You May Have.
Because you may have heard and you may have not. Leading the way, like our very own comedic grammar police, is Ramon, the Savage Slayer Smith, a.k.a. Don't Stop Moaning.
Come on.
Moaning.
I say yeah.
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 Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. 'Cause you make me feel. Come on. Come on. And I feel alright. I say yeah. 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 Woo. Yeah, all right. Take this shit. I got a crack rib. Take this shit.
All right. Come on now. You got a crack rib, huh, brother? Well, I understand. They said Ramon don't crack corn, but even if he did, he'd probably end up saying.
Moan, 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 moan. You know I love you, moan, 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 moan. Yoo-hoo.
Another one would be like, hey, for a crack rib, we can't do anything for you. But you know what, Ramon, I'm your doctor, and you know I love you, moan. Yeah,
and now you're like walking out of there.
Right? He's walking out dancing, you're holding your wrist. Yeah. Thanks a lot.
Thanks a lot, doc.
Yeah, you love me. And then you walk past the office, the lady at the front desk, and she's like, Ramon, even though we love you, you still got to pay that.
Even though we love you, baby, come over here.
Okay, we get that copay.
We get that copay.
Is that's what it's called, right? Copay?
Yeah.
Okay, because I haven't paid copay in forever. I have like nice insurance.
Nice.
Yeah. Well, now that I've snitched on myself, Ramon, break us off.
All right, let's start off with Christmas is coming around, right? Mm-hmm. Christmas is coming. Oh man, now I lost the story. What happened?
Christmas is coming.
Christmas is coming.
And hopefully later on, so will I be.
Wait a minute. Oh, hell no.
It's not true. I'll be coming to the grocery store. I got to go.
Right.
At your grocery.
Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, yeah, where is it?
How many tabs you got open up? You got more tabs opened up than a sugar fiend in the 80s.
I know. I'm going to lose weight on these things.
Oh, my God. Wasn't that what it was?
Yeah.
They were going to lose weight on soda.
Soda. It's like they'll be in their
smooth cola.
Leotards and the leg warmers. Yes, I just worked out. I'm going to have myself a tab. And that thing is like full of...
Oh, my God. It's the same as Coke.
Yeah. Yeah, same thing.
Yeah.
I know. I was like...
I don't know what they were getting at with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, all right. Christmas is coming around.
Mm-hmm.
And, a lot of kids believe in Christmas. They believe in Santa Claus. Well, mom was heartbroken because her mother told her granddaughter that Santa doesn't exist.
Wait. So first of all, how old is the granddaughter? Don't you dare say the granddaughter's 30.
No. The granddaughter, a little girl. They don't say her age, but she's a little girl.
Okay,
I mean, she still believes in Santa Claus. So,
okay, good.
So she basically spent the day with her grandmother, and her grandmother basically said, and she was telling her grandmother that she basically wrote out this letter for Santa, to bring her some gifts. Mm-hmm. And she said, just give that note to your parents. They're the ones that bring the gifts. Santa doesn't exist.
Oh my God.
So the little girl was distraught, told her mom about it, and her mom was so upset that she told the mother-in-law she could not see her child again.
Ever?
I mean, she took it to that extreme. She was that mad that she said, "You know what? It was some, basically her responsibility to basically let her down when she gets in her 30s." And then she said, but you ruined it for her, and she's like, well, it's not a big deal. Like, I just broke it to her so you guys would stop lying to her and tell her that Santa doesn't exist. And she said, you cannot see her again. And the grandmother tried, to see her. And she was like, no, I'm not apologizing. And people were saying, like, it took a little too far. Mm-hmm. Maybe you should forgive her. Yeah. I don't think she meant any harm.
Right.
She said, no. And so the grandmother came up with an idea where she went to the school and said, I'm here to pick up my granddaughter.
Oh.
Because she really wanted to see her granddaughter.
Okay.
Yeah. Isn't that lovely?
Oh, my God.
Well.
Shout out to everybody who's watching the stream. This look you just gave us. All right, go ahead, yeah.
Well, she went to pick up her daughter, and the school said, hey, your mom came to pick up your daughter. And she said, oh, yeah? She's not supposed to see my daughter. Called the police. Had the grandmother arrested for kidnapping.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, actually.
Man,
Yeah, that works for me.
that is crazy.
That's not crazy. She kidnapped her.
She didn't take her anywhere.
She kidnapped
It's her
her.
grandmother.
And? That ain't her mama.
Yeah. But man, I wouldn't have her arrested.
That's your. See, the person you're supposed to be concerned about that's her mother-in-law, right? Or is that her actual mother?
Her mother-in-law. So her husband's. But then her husband sided with her. So
Oh my!
sided
God.
with his wife.
Beta male.
Yeah.
Beta.
Yeah.
Beta male.
Sided with his wife, and said screw my mom.
Oh my God! Come on. I need some nuts.
Yeah.
What? Wish you would get my mom locked up.
Man.
I would get her mom locked up.
Right.
But I wouldn't get my mom locked up.
Yeah.
That's way different.
Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah, she's a piece of trash.
Yeah. Well,
I'm talking about the grandmother. Keep going.
All right, moving along. Let's stay in the Christmas. Christmas. We have Christmas dinners and Christmas, or even like Thanksgiving. We have dinners and we invite the family over. Well, one man came over to his mother-in-law's house to have dinner, and the mother-in-law brought out some food, and it's food that he cannot eat.
Okay.
And he said, it would be nice if you would consider, because I have certain, and it wasn't that he was being a picky eater, it was that he couldn't eat certain things. And so he was asking the lady to you could have made some food that I could eat, and I could enjoy. To which she responded, when you're a guest, you eat what they give you.
Okay, so I know there's more.
For
Go
Christmas, yeah. So, you remember those movies when they show something happens at the beginning, and then 10 years later. So 10 years later,
Okay.
the man invites his mother-in-law over to dinner, knowing that his wife is not going to be there because she's at work and she's going to be working late, and it's just going to be his daughter and the mother-in-law over for dinner. So her mother-in-law, I guess, doesn't eat meat. And so he said, I'm making my daughter's favorite meal, sirloin steak. They had a big old steak, sirloin steak came out, and the mom was like, I cannot eat this.
So what did he say to that?
What she should have said, he said, well, he didn't say it. He said, this is my, whatever, my daughter's favorite meal, so I figured we should make this. But commentator said he should have said, when you sit at somebody's house,
Yeah.
this is what you should eat.
Yeah.
That would have been the ultimate revenge.
Yeah, he's supposed to say that. I'm surprised he didn't.
I'm surprised
say
he
that.
didn't. He said, well, that's all we have or something like that. But, yeah, he should have said,
Beta male.
Beta male.
Beta. Beta male.
Yeah.
Dude, you remember when that happened? Why didn't you say that? Like I would have dropped that so
Right.
hard. Like a Hulk Hogan leg across Andre the Giant's chin. All right. Hell, I would have even hulked up before.
Man.
I swear. Hit her with that. No. You eat.
Right. I'd be like, pull out a gun. Eat.
Oh, okay. Well,
And she's like,
that's a little far now. You the same guy that wouldn't get the grandma arrested.
hey, right.
But you're up strap on a grandma.
I'll strap on her. She better eat that meat.
You gonna move on, Nasty? You gotta eat that meat.
All right. Cheating people.
That's a hell of a transition.
I know,
right? Cheating people.
Cheating people. A wife has suspicion that her husband is cheating on her. The reason why is one day she went on a trip, and it was like a job trip, and she was going to be gone for a couple of days on her job trip. And when she went away on her job trip, she called her house, and the phone didn't ring. The phone was ringing, actually. So I'm sorry, the phone was ringing. It took a while for him to pick it up. Finally picked up the phone, and she said, "What are you doing?" He's like, "Nothing." He said, "Where's our son? I would like to talk to him." He's like, "Oh, he's at your mother's house, or my mother's house, because I wanted to have some time by myself. Since you were gone, I get the house to myself and let's chill." She's like, "Oh, okay, all right." So he hangs up. She gets home early, a day early.
Oh no, not a whole day.
Yeah, a whole day early. Gets home. Her husband's not home, nor is the kid. And she calls her grandmother and says, is my husband there? She says, no. Is my son there? Oh, yeah, he's here. He said he dropped you out because he said you guys were going away for a little romantic getaway. A couple of days for a romantic getaway. And so that's why he left him left him here. And she's like,
Y'all does not like ugly, man.
So, and this is crazy because this woman hung up and said, okay. And so went laid in there and wait for her husband. He didn't show up. So around 3 o'clock in the morning, he comes in the house. And she's like, where were you? He's like, well, I stayed in a hotel because, and this is his excuse. We had bed bugs, and I had the house fumigated, so I stayed in a hotel. And so she says, like, well, why are you coming home early today? He's like, well, I just wanted to come home and because I got tired of being in a hotel by myself, so I came home. So basically, he was with another woman, and he's like kept telling her excuses to what she believed, and she's like, I have a suspicion that he's cheating, but she didn't really say like, oh, I confirmed that he's cheating. But people commented and saying like, yeah, he's cheating, like he's been gone for 2 days, didn't answer your phone, put the kid over with the grandmother, and he comes home and he says bed bugs.
Yeah.
Where are the bed bugs, by the way?
In the bed.
Like there's not even a sign of bed bugs. I don't know. The story had a little more razzle dazzle. Firecracker.
Hey, yo, wait. Dude, that reminds me of a lie someone just told me the other day. I said I was gonna save it for like not even on the air, not broadcast. I was gonna wait till we were just doing the stream. Shout out to everyone who listens, but again, there's a bunch of random stuff that happens on stream. This dude, the other day, I was talking to him about his telephone, about having his telephone out, to which he responded. He was like, oh, yeah, so when we rounding up the kids, he's like, I misplaced my whistle. So when we rounding up the kids, I have my whistle recorded in my telephone. So when I pulled out the phone, that was for the whistle.
Oh, my God.
No, I'm just oh my God. And he's not the one who actually does the whistle blowing. Out there, I'm the whistle blowing person.
That is crazy.
Or there's one other person who does it, but like I'm the main whistle blowing person. Then he's talking about the whistle and his phone.
He thought of that pretty quick. That's
oh my God.
That's crazy. He's like, well, I got the.
I had to walk off on him because I could have easily been like, you on camera, right? Like you know this, like there was. I'm not going to put. I mean, there's this stuff that happens sometimes that we have to look back at the camera footage. So I'm like, bro, I could pull up anytime where you are.
It's so crazy nowadays, like how people try to lie or try to say stuff, and it's like so many cameras around now. Like it's so difficult to do stuff now, and they still try to get away with it.
Oh my God, I'm telling you, that's where. All right, man, keep going before I say something else, because there's something else about something else. And I got really mad at some people, and I was like, but there's cameras. But there's cameras. Hey, shout out to Lloyd in the chat. Oh my God, talking about he would have dropped that line like the people's elbow. All right, hit us off, Daddy.
All right, so imagine going to a job where they say, hey, the sky's the limit on how much money you can make. If you work really hard, you can make a ton of money. So it was like a phone company, and I guess they had like it was a marketing company, and they basically you would call people up and get these accounts, and the more accounts you got, the more money you make.
Okay.
So this guy went to this job. He said, you know what? I'm going to try this out for a week and see how I do.
Okay.
He said, what I'm going to do is I'm going to work as hard as I can that whole week, and then I'll gauge how much money I can really make. So he worked 14 hours a day, every day.
14 hours?
14 hours a day. Every day.
14 hours a day. Was it for 7 days a week?
I'm guessing it's probably like a work 5 days, I'm guessing. And so 14 hours a day. At the end of the week, he closed more accounts than anybody has in a week. He closed more accounts than anybody has ever in a month in that company.
Okay, all right.
And right. And so when he calculated how much money he's supposed to get like 10 grand for that whole week.
Okay,
So
let's
he
go.
was excited about it. He was excited
I
about
would've
it.
been too.
He's like, yeah, baby. So I know what I can do. So now if I work a little less, I'll probably make half of this or maybe 3/4 of this.
Mm.
And so he comes out. Week is up, and he gets his pay. He's got 5% of what he made. But
Okay, so
5%, and he says 5%. He says, "What is this?" And they say, "Well, you close the accounts, but we're gonna pay you over time that money, you know." And he's like, "Wait, what do you mean over money? I work for this right now." He said, "No, well, there's some things that are wrong in these accounts. You know, we have to make sure that they're correct, like." The dash in the phone number that you wrote down is a little crooked. So
no, they did not say that.
No, it did.
That's what they literally said.
Yeah, the dash and the crook. Some of the names are quite. I don't know if these names are true or not. So he was a little bummed. And he's like, "Man, that kind of sucks." So later on, one of the managers called him and said, "Hey, man, they're messing with you. They're trying to screw you. You know, they're trying to not give you your money." And that's why they're saying all these things.
Okay.
So it turns out is that this company wasn't used to like paying people working that hard, and they didn't have the money to pay him. So they're trying to figure out ways to get out of paying him that $10,000 for that whole week. And it's like, if this guy keeps working like this, you know, you're gonna ruin the company because they don't have that money. And so, well, it turns out he said, "You don't have my money? Oh yeah." Went into a little revenge, where they found out that the company doesn't have the authority to get contracts or get accounts in that area of the city.
Yeah.
So they were basically poaching in that area of the city. So they found out because I guess it's a contractor company and they were supposed to be like somewhere else, but they were like going other places and poaching. And so they found out who was the actual person or company that actually works in that area. Came up to them and said, "Hey, we got a bid for you. We're gonna start a new company, and we'll do what these guys are doing because they're not supposed to be here." To which the company said yes, and they went back to their old job and said, "Guess what? You guys are out of business," and explained the whole thing. And everybody's pissed because they like put him out of business because he said, "You should have paid me my $10,000. Now you have no business at all."
So he went to a company where they actually were allowed to be able to do that.
Yeah. So I guess.
And so he took the deals he closed to them.
Yeah, so basically, like, I guess there was a company that oversees this, say, like, Chicago.
Yeah.
And then this company is from Minnesota, but they're, like, contracted to, like, come here and pretend like they're from Chicago, but they're not. And so he went to the actual people who oversee Chicago and said, "Hey, these people are from Minnesota. They're not supposed to be here by law.
Okay.
So kick them out, and we'll do the job."
That's nice.
And so they went back to the company, you know, turned in their resignation basically and said, you know, "See you later. You should have paid me my $10,000."
So did he get his 10,000?
I think yeah. They they were there on their last day, and the wives of the owners of the company, or I guess the company, were pissed at the guy, and they said, "Yeah, we had to like take money out of our credit cards accounts are high up because we had to take money to pay you your 10 grand." And so they were like pissed at him.
I don't understand. I mean, I understand, but I don't understand why they're. I understand why they're mad, but in the same token, it's like, well, isn't that the nature of what your business?
So don't tell, because I
you're
think
promising people. I think it's a scheme.
Because I think it was a scheme. So it's basically trying to tell people to like, work hard. It's like one of those like Primerica places where it's like, oh yeah, you work hard, you can do this.
Or like what was it, Cutco?
Yeah.
Like, do you remember when you sell the knives?
Oh yeah.
We're not gonna pay you nothing but what you sold.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So if you sell like $10,000 worth of knives,
yeah,
they're probably not expecting that.
Right.
And then they're like, oh shoot, now I gotta pay you $10,000. Like no.
Hey, yeah. Now, dude, I worked for a company kind of similar once, just for a short time, and it's funny because I had like a good week, and I was like, oh, this is great. Then I had a bad week. I was like, oh, this is trash. And so then I had another good week, and I was like, I'm out. Take the money and run. Take the money. Yeah, man, hell no. Say that craziness for your mama.
Yeah.
All right, hit him off again.
All right. Well, Pretty Little Liars. I don't know if you remember this story. The store that I sometimes report on. They seem to always can't get their stuff right. One time, I think one time I told a story about this girl ordered something, and then she opened up the bag, and it had the return label from somebody else returning it.
Yeah. What is like some used?
Yeah.
type of clothes?
Yeah. Well, they did it again. A young lady ordered a little pink leotard, to which it came in when she opened it. She was excited about using this leotard. Opened up the box to find that there's hairs in the pubic, in the crotch area of the leotard, and some brown skin marks. Yep.
Brown sugar, baby.
Brown sugar, baby.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So she she got a little more than she bargained for.
I don't even know. I mean, I don't know if she even bargained
No,
for
she
that.
didn't bargain for that. She got extra.
I think that's what the terminology, more than what you bargained
Yeah,
for.
more than what you bargained for. Brown sugar, baby.
All in the crotch of your new clothes. Well, worn by some thottos, some dirty hoes.
Right.
It ain't nothing but pubic hairs and brown sugar.
Yep.
Lord
it was called the Pink Stretch Satin Cup Bodysuit, and it came with some black curly hairs.
What? It's called?
The Pink Stretch Satin Cup Bodysuit. That's a long name. It should have been called the Pube Stretch.
All right, pube stretch.
Skid.
Dookie shoot.
Dookie shoot.
Oh my God! What is happening to these people?
Yeah,
outside?
so she basically messaged them on Twitter, and they said, "Oh, sorry." That's all they said. And
Twitter. Did they say sorry? That's what the Twitter. That's what they said.
yeah,
back?
they said, "Oh, sorry."
Okay.
Sorry about that. But anyway, she returned the product,
Mhm.
and she said, "Well, the thing is, like, if I was planning on using this for an event, and if I return it and try to get another one, the event, you know,
You're not having it in time.
I don't have it in time." So they said, "Well, sorry about that." So she returned it anyway, and they sent her another one. And this one had a hole in the nip area. So when she tried it on, her nipples were exposed. Pretty little things can't get it right.
Oh my God! Flashlight. La da da dee da da da.
Oh man!
Flashlight. What a pretty little lies gets everything wrong under the sun.
Under the sun.
Yo, Lloyd is in the chat. Lloyd says that horrible paying jobs make for good motivation to change jobs. Damn right. Then he followed up with, that would be my last shopping on that site. I would leave a truthful Google review, Yelp, and Triple B complaint. Damn, that's a raw deal. Yeah, it is.
It's raw, right?
Raw dog, right in the crotch.
Right in the crotch.
Oh my goodness.
All right, let's see what else we got. I had one about this girl who stole a Instagram. Was it not Instagram? What's that company? Amazon. Amazon Prime. She stole an Amazon Prime truck.
Okay.
And she gets in the truck and she's like, takes off. She forgets to close the door, and she's like swerving because it's a video, so it's kind of like, and then she loses control and falls out the door. You can see her rolling down the tree, and the truck still goes, and it runs into a tree, and then you see like smoke coming up. But I get that's like a visual story, so. But yeah, I just thought I'd share it with you.
Oh my gosh!
All right,
driving that Amazon truck, talking about welcome to the jungle.
Ow! Ow! I want to watch you scream.
I keep going.
All right. Let's close it out. I had a story about a bird guy too, but that's kind of visual too.
A bird guy.
So a guy is a famous guy in Virginia. They call him the Bird Man, and he walks around with this big old hat, like cowboy hat, and he wears these weird clothes, and he has like parrots, 3 parrots that are always on his shoulders on top of his hat.
Okay.
So they saw him holding up somebody at knife point, like rob somebody.
Well, wait, in a cowboy hat?
Yeah.
3 birds.
3 birds. He was like earlier in the day. He was in the drive-thru at McDonald's, And so the guy's placing the order, and the birds are sitting on the window, and he has this big old hat while he's driving, and he's ordering food, and it's on camera, and he takes off and he goes away, and then I guess moments later he came back to the same McDonald's and like held somebody up at knife point with the birds on his head. Yeah, with the birds on his head, and so the police are looking for a man with 3 birds on his head with a big old cowboy hat and some crazy ass clothes. So
we'll do it live.
Oh my God! Far from a needle in the haystack.
yeah, so they're like, what does he look like?
Oh my God!
He has a big ass hat, 3 birds.
Oh my God!
Yeah, so it's like a video. I have to. It's one of those ones you have to see, but that's funny though.
Oh my God!
Well, let's close it out. So imagine being invited to a wedding, right?
Yeah, I've been
you get that invite, save the date. And this happened to a woman. She got a RSVP in the mail. Okay. Save the date for our wedding. And so what she was like, oh, cool. Well, she responded and saved the date.
Uh-huh.
And days before, well, not days before, after she saved the date, she was eagerly to go out and get wedding gifts. So she's like trying to find out what is the wedding registry so she can get these gifts for these people. And she couldn't find it, so she called her brother, and says, hey, because I think it's her cousin's getting married. And she called her brother and said, hey, I can't find the registry because I want to give them a gift. You know, I want to have enough time to be able to get them a gift for their wedding. You know, it's coming up in May. And he said, oh, no, coming up in June. And he said, June? The wedding's next week.
Okay.
So they didn't want.
they didn't want
her to come. They didn't want her to come to the wedding. They sent her a fake invite for a few months later so she could miss the wedding. That is crazy. I probably should have set that story up a little better.
I was just thinking that. I was like, you could have.
Yeah, I should have set that story a little better.
Yeah, because you're really good at these setups too.
Yeah. So she was excited about it, and then turns out the wedding is in a week. They didn't. I don't know why they didn't want her to come. Oh man, I feel bad going out like without a bang. And I don't have any more stories either to bounce back. Oh man, I thought that was gonna be the.
Oh my God,
man!
Yo, you know what? Don't worry. Wait till you hear what I got for him. Oh shoot! Let me hear you go.
It's on.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for my part of the news. Now, this is very hard-hitting news, very provocative news, very critically disclaimed news. If I don't go to any news source, I don't go to MSNBC. I don't go to CNN. I don't go to ABC, DEFG. I go to one place and one place only, and that's WorldStarHipHop.com. WorldStar. Let's get into it. Okay, and as per usual, let me get into these glasses. Oh my goodness. You know what? I'll tell you something off mic about being older. I got a birthday coming up. I was making fun of somebody who, never mind. Let's just keep going. I was making fun of somebody for making fun of me. I'm like, oh yeah. I'm older. Yeah, okay, well, you know what you. All right, let's get it cracking. An OnlyFans model.
Ooh.
Gets ejected. I know you love OnlyFans.
Yeah.
An OnlyFans model gets ejected from an NFL game. Okay, I'm gonna start it over. An OnlyFans model gets ejected from an NFL game for flashing her tickle bitties to everyone. Now, I'm sure every man in the stands wanted to see her big old breasts. And I also, too, believe that those teams received an extra point because I bet that seeing titties were for the man on that field a goal. It's an extra point.
All right.
No pigskin here.
There you go.
When I said there were more than laces out. Oh my good. Come on, man. Free the nipple. It's good.
It's good. Right through the middle.
That's right. That joke.
I'm gonna drive that pigskin right through.
See, you know that joke is good. I'm gonna pull an Alanis Morissette, man. It's not fair to deny me. I'm on a real singing kick today. I'm gonna quit. A woman in London steps on a bus proclaiming she's looking for the Jews and almost gets her ass kicked. That's right, and I think rightfully so. That young lady paid bus fare to get slapped up. And as far as this anti-Semite goes, that was more than just a bus ticket, Shabbat. Shalom, Shigod!
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one.
I thought you would like that. Oh, Jesus. Moving right along. In IRL, that's in real life streamer, Neon asked a corn star, a young lady who does adult films, he asked the young lady who does adult films, Autumn Falls, why is her coochie so hairy? That's right. He was referring to all the hair on her vagina. Now, I believe that Neon is not a Christian nor an alcohol drinker, but I'm sure he'd have no problem putting to his lips this burning bush. Oh, my God. Hey, look, man, it's a seasonal thing. You got to understand. Okay, that young lady, she's Autumn Falls. Yeah. Okay, now men come in Autumn Falls, then autumn leaves. Oh my God! Closing out.
Oh man!
Documented idiocy. A mother calls the cops on her baby daddy at their child's birthday party over a restraining order. Now, because of the parents' past indiscretions, that child will be left with a bad birthday present. I was doing so good. Do it for me, and that'll do it for the news. A little news segment we like to call You May Have, because you may have heard of it, you may have not. When we come back, we're going to hit y'all off with the How Come On Hook Up, where we salute us at your workers, hitting us off with essential needs. But before all of that, we're going to hit y'all off with some of this music. To the bones, on the internet, crapola!
Hey, if you want to find us on Facebook, we're in the Bad Waves Remix. You can find us on Instagram under Bad Waves Comedy. You can watch us live right now on YouTube under Bad Waves Radio, or you can dial in and chat with us, 312-985-7834. Once again, 312-985-7834. It's mines.
Talk some shiz, Nathaniel, with the bastards. You are listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM. Q4 Radio. That's Q4.org. Once again, we are going to break your
Hennessy got me faded. Gucci on me, it's the latest. Ruger on me, I spray it. I'm always activated, G. We can play it how you want to play it. I don't give a fuck, just take it. I turn you to a demonstration. Always activated, G. Mark got me smoking Fontas, tied in like a mobster. Living like shotters in your bitch, it's so proper. She got me eating on lobster. It's good, I can't knock her. Round income tax, I'm a dropper. I ain't trying to kick it like soccer. I'm racked up off the D game. It's moving in the fast lane. Just like I'm on the E-way. Now I'm balling out like I'm D-way. You know I'm up with the field. D nice and E-way. Grew up on the B-way. That's what they do what the OG say. It's nigga to the company. Show me they get G-way. My nigga locked up, need a three-way for a cash app on some bug spray. Still knuckle up for the gunplay. Cause you know I come from that one way. Don't ask if I'm 100 cause I'm 3,000 like Andre. Bounce this bad like Beyonce. Lost 4 racks in the dice game. If you get me back when the trick came. I'm born off in the pimp game. Pimpy Dale, that's a pimp name. I was spit game at lunch from that mudslide. I be talking about my real grind, all this I put in that punchline. Remember when no sunshine, I burned a bridge or put a tie. I was down like a powder pillar and boss them up like a butterfly.
Hennessy got me faded. Gucci on this the latest. Ruger on me, I spray. I'm always activated, yeah. We can play how you want to play it. I don't give a fuck, I'll just take it. I turn you to a demonstration. It's always activated, yeah.
Hey, me here, make the club hype. Probably make the whole club fight. Get a smudge on my white nights and I bash the star with this Bud Light. Shorty dress is snug tight. I hit her ass with this stud light. Now she calling me for that thug pass. Got me feeling like I'm pop ride. Left the music on live side and I left the hoe with her mouth wide. Now I stick it in like the mafia. God bless the whole south side. Plugged in with them drugs. Ties better stay strapped for that gunfire. Selling dope till I retire. You'll always find me on the east side like Kansas City. I teach. Backwoods my lease. I'm so respected in the streets, but I still leave the fucking fleece. I seen him after I did this shit. It's all peace. Must been lack without his burner, but I was clutching all my heat. I be catching all my geeks. Probably why I never catch sleep. Probably why my pocket's so deep. Steak and lobster, all I eat. Like that, you on my platter. Ask the girl how I splashed. You was wondering what's the matter. Now you know what she really after. Hey.
Hennessy got me faded. Gucci on this the latest. Ruger on me, I spray. I'm always activated, yeah. We can play how you want to play it. I don't give a fuck, I just take it. I turn you to a demonstration. Always activated, yeah.
And I tell God, man, to forgive me for my sins. You know, we was born a sinner.
If you don't know, now you do. You're listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM. Q4.org. Beloved gang, baby.
I'm inside to leave the grave. Leave the winter far away. Light reflecting warmth inside. Phosphorescence that can hide. When the sun goes down and the stars come out, and we don't give up and we feel no doubt tonight. And we wait for the words to come. It's like chasing the sun, like chasing the sun. It's like chasing the sun, like chasing the sun, like chasing. It's like chasing the sun. Open wide magnetic lines. There's a melding of the mind. Patient solar wind oblige. Eos, earth, and sky collide. When the stars go down and the sun comes up, and we feel no doubt and we don't give up. And we wait chasing the sun. It's chasing the sun. It's like chasing the sun.
Don't be scared. You're listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Ways on 1680 AM, Q4.org. Beloved gang, baby.
Ooh, beloved gang. Open the door for you and it doesn't bother me. Pray before each show. I still like to have fun.
I was stepping out the Art Bank, the Wayne Powell, send it up, walking out the doorway. Stepped on my leopard Theodoras, yeah, they all gone. Had to let it slide, comic book side, on the greater things. Ed Food, Pinky Ring, feeling regal like Katen and Calvin Jones. They body snatching on the owl. Said Medamo, sometimes you gotta let it go. Feeling X-Clan, vainglorious to make it home like the Warriors. They wildin' in broad day, no mask like church clothes. Hard to see the big picture like movies in the first row. Eyes smothered as Future's album cover. Honk on the horn, it's misfit. Handshakes, peace, kid.
Jewelry jingling in the background. You know it's me. Background. Jewelry jingling in the background. Euro P. What up, partner? The old man. Address me proper. State chef and like. Jewelry jingling in the background, you know it's me. Jewelry jingling in the background, you know it's me. Looking at the rollie, it's about time. Fly shy of it, you want it. Dead prayers, rubber band in a duffel. Held like hostages from a supreme hustle. Parallel parking, sparking the finest treat. Divine dessert wine, feeling fine and marvelously. 411. Say she 5 feet, meet my criteria. Magnifique, swell with the pinky, make her pretty much pinker. Food for thought, words for the thinker. Heavy lover, lightweight drinker. Jones for the lust, put a rapper through the window.
Change. The heart. Good evening.
You know it's me.
You're listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM, Q4.org. Beloved gang, baby.
Ooh, beloved gang. All day.
Pop! I am so sorry for anybody who's listening to this in headphones for me hitting you off with the pop. I just noticed that the sound, the bed music that's normally here is not here.
Oh.
Jewelry jangling in the background. I don't need that. It's a stick up your punk ass. And before we stick your punk ass up, Ramon is going to tell you what you just heard.
All right, we started that nice little block off with Pimpin' Dale. Activated. That was hard.
Dude, his music, like a lot of the stuff that he has,
yeah,
is like super tough.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like super tough guy music too. And like some of the stuff he says, because a lot of these people, we know them, but we're not like hanging out with them all the time.
Right.
We haven't hung out with them for over a decade. I've been friends with this guy for a very long time, and one of the songs I was listening to that I wanted to play, it was just like, he was like, I might go back in jail for the such and such a thing and a thing, and I was like, damn, I owe his mama like $50 to put on his commissary, to put on his commissary books. Because he's back in jail. Yeah, he's not. He wasn't playing. He wasn't.
He wasn't playing.
He was absolutely right.
Free Pimpendale.
Free Pimpendale. Free Dale. A lovely man. Yeah. And I'm not gonna tell where you can actually see him get. Like one of the times he got arrested is actually you can like look it up.
Oh yeah, I think you told me that story.
Where they're just like, where's Rondell? A whole SWAT team coming for this guy. And then you wonder why he's mad in his rap songs.
Right.
The brother was sitting there trying to watch TV. All right, keep it going.
All right. Then it was followed by Bass Race, Chasing the Sun.
Also, it's Bass Race, but one other. Let me make sure.
Bass Race.
Yeah, let me make sure to clear this up for you real quick.
Yeah.
The thing he got arrested for, he didn't do. That got cleared up, and they didn't go back and be like on the thing. They on the
like
TV
apologize.
thing. Yeah, they didn't go back and be like, hey, you know what? We missed something.
Yeah.
So that like is forever out.
Oh, they never apologized.
That he did this thing that a judge later on, and detectives as well later on, was like, oh, you know what? Got that all wrong.
Right.
So anyway, what did we hear next?
Bass Race.
Uh-huh.
Bass Race, Chasing the Sun.
Yes.
How about that? That was
man. Shout out to Laura Bennick. Laura Bennick, who we heard, where initially got introduced to her by Brad Kemp. So big up to Brad Kemp. You know Brad Kemp represents that gang. You ever heard of it?
Yep. The Beloved Gang.
That's right.
Beloved Gang.
Thank you, sir, for cueing that. Even though I have the computer in front of me. So yeah, Laura Bennick is in a band called Bass Race, and so as you go down further down the rabbit hole of Laura Bennick's music, you find this band Bass Race that she's a part of.
Okay.
And they had this Chasing the Sun.
Yeah.
Bro, I couldn't stop listening to it.
It's pretty good.
When the sun goes down and the stars go down and the sun comes up and we feel no doubt tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we wait for the words to come. It's like chasing the sun. It's like chasing the sun. So, Sister Bennick, I'd like to formally invite you to the rotation of our music and the music that we love. And with any person or artist that we love to take their artistry to a lovely little shop known as Le Butcher. Sing, 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 sing. That's how you know we love what you do.
Yes, we take your song and we chop it up.
Mm-hmm. Come on, send more songs in rotation. You'll keep popping up.
Let's make a charcuterie board.
Charcuterie. That is how we do here at Le Butcher. Sing, 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 sing. We cutting up all your songs.
Cutting up all your
songs. Cutting up all your songs. Cutting up all your songs.
Cutting
your songs. Ramon, tell us what we closed out with. Please.
All right, we closed out with Pugs Adams featuring Mr. Misfit, Art Bank.
Yes,
name of the song.
Big shout out to Pugs Adams, Chicago legend.
Yes.
All day, every day, and he's still releasing music. Not just releasing music, but like genuine, sincere additions and productions. And there's a word I'm looking for that I can't find right now because my brain's moving too fast. But which normally doesn't bother me.
Yeah.
But I mean, he is giving great offerings. Offerings isn't even the word, but he is doing great stuff for the culture with the music that he's making, and it's new music.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not like, remember when I used to have, remember when it was, no, he just dropped Mookie on the South Side, which is available right now on all streaming platforms. So big shout out to him, and big shout out to this project and that song, and big shout out to that song Art Bank. That it is just sometimes when somebody is scratching a line that speaks to you, jewelry jangling in the background, you know, it's me, jewelry. And being someone who used to rap, there was a song that I had where before the beat dropped out in the background, and you can hear this mess that I'm wearing. You can just hear like clink, 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 and then the chorus drops. I'm like, oh, I love that. And then the fact that they came out with that jewelry, jewelry dangling in the background, it's me. It paints the picture, almost like an art bank. All right, now that we have kissed all those artists' ass by telling you the songs that they have put out and how much we love them, it is time for our news segment. A little, damn it, my head's doing it again. It is time for the Hakaman Hookup, where we salute essential workers, giving us our essential needs.
I put people on, understand? Streets was happy. Everybody could eat.
Now, these shout-outs and salutes aren't just for the young ladies with double D cups ready to fill up a Super Bowl. Who are they for?
Yep. Now, these shout-outs and salutes ain't for those son-in-laws feeding their mother-in-laws the meat on Christmas.
Who? Word to Gary Oldman, honorable mention to Wood Harris. And with today's Hakaman Hookup, like some fresh served meat, it is our very own meat server, Ramon the Savage Slayer Smith, a.k.a. Dos Simone. Come on, Mone. I said no. 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 I mean, it wouldn't be one of our broadcasts if my fat ass fingers didn't slip into the wrong sound sting. Ramon, hit us off.
All right. I was trying to think about slipping into the wrong sound sting.
A lot of times when you slip into the wrong thing, it stings.
Right. Oh, it burns.
Okay, we ain't talking about the pop group of the police.
Right. Take me to the doctor.
You might have to call the police. Or at least send out an SOS. Message in a bottle. I swear, next broadcast, I'm not going to sing anything.
All right. So it still is, and which it should be, Native American Heritage Month. Mm-hmm. I wonder why they put it in November. Is it because Thanksgiving?
Can you just go? Like, we've already done enough.
I know. Haven't you done enough to these people? All right. So Native American Heritage Month. And so I figure, why don't we celebrate some prominent Native American people, right? Mm-hmm. Today we have Geronimo. Mm-hmm. You guys know Geronimo.
What do you
ever heard Geronimo?
I've heard of Geronimo.
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. So Geronimo was the leader and medicine man for the Bedonokoi band of the Nendahe Apache people.
Spit it out,
Spit it out, man. Nendahe Apache people from 1850 to 1886. He joined members of the other Central Apache bands and the I'm not even trying to spell that.
Come on, you got it.
All right. Anyway, he became connected with bravery and resistance and became a symbol of Native American opposition to the United States government in the years. He basically spent much of his life fighting off the Mexicans and Americans and competing with those tribes to sought control of the land. So he was a great leader. Mm-hmm. Geronimo was leader of the Chiricahua Apache tribe also.
What you?
The
Go ahead.
Chiricahua.
Come on.
Come
on, play.
Come
on,
bang,
bang.
Go
on, play, boy.
Chitty bang bang. No, Chiricahua Apache tribe. He led the Apaches in stiff resistance for many years. Many years against invaders of the West, from the West. So shout out to Apache leader Geronimo. Is that why they go? No, never mind. I'm not gonna disrespect this young man. This not young man.
Look at you.
This leader of this nation, you know. Mm-hmm. But anyway, to Geronimo we say salute.
Respect.
All right. Well, that'll do it for the Hakaman Hookup, where we salute essential workers, giving us our essential needs.
I put people on, understand? Streets was happy. Everybody could eat.
Now, these shout-outs and salutes aren't just for those diving to what may be in imminent death, yelling, Geronimo! Who are they for?
I was gonna say this shout out and salutes ain't just for those people who basically gave tree choppers something to scream when they chopped out.
It was timber. Is what
Oh,
they said.
timber. Oh, wait, what's the Geronimo?
Geronimo is when you're like jumping off of something.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Sorry.
Wow.
And you've done enough damage already.
That's what I already said.
Oh, man. Sorry. Well, the shout outs and salutes ain't just for those men who fight off the Mexicans and Americans.
He proceeds to do more. See, that's
oh my
doesn't just do that. He proceeds to do more damage.
What do you do when you dig yourself in a hole? You dig a deeper hole.
Oh,
you might as well commit.
You know what? Okay. Well, that'll do it for the Hockenbahn hookup. Now we are going to go into the ins and outs.
Yeah.
But before all that, we got to get into this music. Now, as I love to do a thing called Peek Behind the Fourth Wall, as we know, it's one of my favorite things I've seen someone do in improvisation.
Yeah.
Hell, shout out to Cook County Social Club, who is in town this week. They enjoy doing that sometimes, peeking behind the fourth wall. I just now realized what happened with where this bed music normally goes.
Yeah.
I ended the last run too soon.
Oh.
So now, check this out. We're going to do something because, again, like in improvisation, there are no mistakes. There are only gifts.
Yeah.
So this is a gift that we have here. What is happening or what's about to happen is we have, and let me turn this down, this bed music down. We have, we received a new Frank Joshua song.
Oh.
A new Frank Joshua song. Now, this song comes out on my birthday.
Oh, nice.
Yes, big shout out to Frank Joshua for giving us giving me a birthday treat. And this birthday treat is also us getting this Frank Joshua song early.
Yeah.
And I was going to play it this week because next week is my birthday list, which is going to be just all the stuff that you've already heard. You didn't already heard it. It's not new.
Right.
But it's like songs that I just love, whether I've loved them for years or whether it's new this year. But so this is what we're going to do here. Just for me, Frank Joshua, by the way, is in the chat.
Yeah.
He said, happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to you, Frank. Thank you, Frank, for blessing me. Okay, where is it at on the screen here? Right there. Frank Joshua said happy birthday. And also Lloyd is in the chat, and he said that's why people yell Geronimo before they jump. I get it now. Ramon. Talking about some timber. So Frank Joshua sent us not only, of course, a brand new track along with brand new songs from Frank Joshua. He will send us a brand new sound drop or shout out, salute, whatever you want to call it. So what we're going to do is a special little something here for Frank Joshua. We're going to play this brand new song, and this song leads into or starts with a word from him, from Frank Joshua. So, with that being said, coming up now is a brand new, unreleased Frank Joshua song, Winter Cowboy, for my birthday. So, with that being said, Frank Joshua. So this is the Blicky Up.
Okay.
Frank Joshua will be the one to get the Blicky Up.
This is Frank Joshua, and you are listening to Bad Waves Radio on Q4.org. You're about to hear my new single, Winter Cowboy. Listen to the song, not the mess these guys make of it afterwards. Yeah, that's right. I spend time and effort making these songs sound as good as I can, and then they come along and do their butchery nonsense. Listen to the track, not the nonsense. This is Frank Joshua, and you are listening to Bad Waves Radio on Q4.org. You're about to hear my new single, Winter Cowboy. Listen to the song, not the mess these guys make of it afterwards. Yeah, that's right.
It's on repeat.
I was like, what? How long does this drop? Like,
it was still on repeat.
but it flowed into it so
It
well
flowed
that,
right
that,
into it.
that
It
I was
flowed.
like, why is he repeating it? I guess he's like trying to get the point out that the song is kind of.
Yeah, listen to the mess.
Listen to the mix.
Hey, you know what? Let's still keep listening. Let's not jump into the song.
We just did what he said not to do. He's like messed it
He messed it up anyway. Oh, God.
I spend time and effort making these songs sound as good as I can, and then they come along and do their butchery nonsense. Listen to the track, not the nonsense.
myself to be free. A lonely winter cowboy, shelter this heart for me. Suffer this heart for me.
Don't be scared. You're listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM, Q4.org. Beloved gang, baby.
Ooh, beloved gang. Yeah. I'm back. Real. Major. Got another one. Yeah. Nova. Final drive. Yeah. Let's go.
I see shorty wanna party with me. We gon' do it how it's supposed to be. All night, baby, rock with me. You ain't gotta spend nothing, this is all for free. Yeah, come and roll with me. It ain't hard to see. I just wanna hold you close to me. Yeah, come and ride with me. Through the skies with me.
If you can't see me now, then you won't see me later. You can call me old school, hit me up on a pager. Always do it big, but the grind's still major. Got all types of cars and them brand new flavors. I just wanna go for the night, let's roll. We ain't gotta spend $1, but they charging at the toll. Wrist on froze, got them bottles on ice. Sky view of the city, we gon' go around twice. I'm back going hard, still reppin' for the squad. Got them pockets laced up and still throw it on the charge. You see what a man can do, I just wanna roll with you. You could put your feet up for the night and get comfortable. Yeah, I just wanna take you home with me. You ain't gotta spend the night, but you could roll with me. You gon' do it how it's supposed to be. You and me, baby girl, you just all I need.
I see shorty wanna party with me. Shorty wanna party with me. Do it how it's supposed to be. All night, baby, rock with me. You ain't gotta spend nothing, this is all for me. Come and roll with me. It ain't hard to see. I just wanna hold you close to me. Come and ride with me. Through the skies with me. We gon' do it how it's supposed to be.
I know they jealous of you for sure. You ain't gotta say much, girl, I already know. I can see it in their face, they just want us to go. No matter how much they hate, we gon' tear up. Yo, you know the hate is real when they see you still shining. You ain't gotta flex hard, but they scheming and they plotting. Never take a loss, still moving like a boss. No checking for the price, I don't care what it costs. I'm a smooth operator, always getting paper. Call me Big Daddy Kane when I swerve past the haters. Never mind that, we can spin it, make it all back. Always breaking rules, how I move, never falling back. Shorty, I just want you to know, if you wanna slide now, we could both still go for show. I'm not patient, I'm still waiting. I ain't trying to waste time tonight. We celebrating, let's go.
I see shorty wanna party with me. We gon' do it how it's supposed to be. All night, baby, rock with me. You ain't gotta spend nothing, this is all for free. Come and roll with me.
Lucky.
I just wanna hold you close to me. Come and ride with me. Through the skies with me. We gon' do it how it's supposed to be.
I put people on, understand?
Beloved gang, baby.
He likes to hide above the corner there, hiding notes inside my little chair. You got the arms of a guardian angel, I got the legs to be a little table. I built them all up hand and wood, 4 nails and a little mud. So when my body's feeling all unstable, I wanna be your little table. Or could I be, or maybe me, or could I, would you let me? Or could I be, or maybe me, or could I, would you let me? Or would you let me be? Oh, you're the only thing left that's real, the only thing left to feel. If you would give me just a little spoonful, I would give you my little table.
listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM.
La música de Harry Fraud.
If you ain't up on things, it's your mobbing in the slang and beloved's the gang. And before we move any further, Ramon and I got to tell you what you just heard. Man, Man. Brother. All right, now I got a confession to make. All right, I have no problem, telling the truth, especially when I'm wrong. Now, Frank, I rushed through this playlist. I listened to the beginning of Winter Cowboy, and I said, "Oh, it's Frank is good." And normally I will listen to the songs over and over or whatever, but I got a new computer and whatnot, so I don't new computer. This is a temporary demonstration that I will always use now for the radio or whatever. But it's not the same process when I walk around all week, make the playlist, and then just listen to the stuff on repeat. And I promise to you, Frank, I did not, before playing this song today, listen to the entire Winter Cowboy. Now, let this, to anybody that actually watches this crap or listens to this mess, and you are someone that we know or don't know, and you want to send something in, please don't think the process is not going to be, not rigorous.
Right.
But I'm telling you, Frank Joshua is a home run hitter.
Man.
I have no doubt in my mind that whatever Frank puts on, lightweight low key, that the second half of that song could have been nothing but farts.
Man.
And I wouldn't have seen it coming. But what ended up happening with Winter Cowboy was us being taken on an escapade or even a journey of unrelenting vocal emotion. I have never heard you come like that before, pause. And it was insanely epic.
Yes.
Insanely epic. Winter Cowboy.
That's probably one of the, I'm going to put that up in there. I mean, all Frank Joshua songs are great, but I'm going to say that's one of the top ones, if not the top one.
I mean, it's definitely up there with, and I'm not about to sit up there and turn this into a Frank Joshua ass kissing session. I mean, second of all, we are playing. That's getting played next week. I'm sorry. I'm gonna sing it, do a video, all that nonsense that we normally do.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna lie to you. I was taken aback.
Yeah.
I was just like, damn, this is crazy.
That's a good song.
Dude is wilding out right now with this one. So it's definitely gonna be on my birthday playlist. It comes out the day after. It makes perfect sense. But yeah, I do put it up there as one of the top 5 Frank Joshua songs. And
I mean, it's kind of hard because it's all of them are good,
and a lot of them are very different.
But they're all different. That's what's good. But this one is
yeah.
I was surprised. I was not surprised. I was like, dang.
You surprised that the turn it took.
Yeah.
Me as well.
That was really good.
We normally don't speak this seriously.
Yeah, I know.
Until we get to the romance questions. Dude, I'm telling you.
That was a good song.
Yeah, it definitely sent some chills.
Yeah.
I mean, the instrumentation along with...
I mean, it's always well produced.
Always well produced, but the instrumentation, the way he entangled, like Jada Smith, entangled his voice with the instrumentation.
Yeah.
It takes me back to, an artist named Esther Rowe. I don't know if you remember her, but her first album, which was Breath from Another, where it's almost seemingly the emotion and the music became one item that you had to digest as one.
Yeah.
It couldn't be like, wow, he sounds good over the beat.
Right.
No, it's all a thing.
Yeah. And you can tell he felt that. He was feeling that song. Went out. I was like, oh my God.
Again, in improv, there are not mistakes, there are gifts, and it is a gift that we were able to have that song played the way we did it today.
Yeah.
To actually not only mess up
the intro
thing.
thing.
You know what I mean? Have it, classic old goofball. Oh, we messed up. Ha ha ha. Isn't that funny?
Yeah.
And then this is what you get out of it.
Right.
Boom. Explosion.
Boom. Yep.
All right, man. Let's do this damn radio show. All right, that was Winter Cowboy. Ramon, what do we hear next?
All right. We heard
Wait, yeah, that winter Cowboy threw you off.
Yeah, man. Nova Sport featuring Final Draft, supposed to be.
And then we closed out with the Bobby Lee's Little Table. Again, shout out to the Bobby Lee's. They talking about breaking up, but guess who don't want them to break up? Jason Momoa.
Oh, really?
That's right.
He likes them? Wow.
Man, this mom was on Instagram with a Bobby Lee shirt while he was at the I think Saturday Night Live, and he had his shirt. He opened his shirt. He's like, yeah, check out the outfit. Bobby Lee's on the chest. And then he had his shirt, and then he opened it. He had the shirt over his shirt.
Yeah.
And the picture he had was the Bobby Lee, Sam out in the front. Lead singer. The whole band is on there. Like Mackie Bowman, the drummer.
Right.
Of course, I remember the lead singer and the drummer. But like, yeah, I don't know if they supposed to be over, but Jason Momoa not feeling it.
Man.
Jason Momoa don't want them to break up. So that's, so shout out to Jason Momoa.
Yeah.
On the real.
That's dope.
That's right. Little Aquaman. That's what some of my ladies call me.
You a little trident.
I was thinking about them getting wet. All right. This is time. It's time for the ins and outs relationship advice. So we crack open the novel of one of our love lives, and we realize that regardless of if the relationship goes good or not, it's definitely still going to be a splash. Ramon normally takes questions or siphons questions if we're going with the water bit. Siphons questions from the Turtle Club, or we receive them here in the chat. So, Ramon, do we have anything from the Turtle Club?
Yeah, I have a couple. Mm-hmm. Let's go. It says, my partner has body odor, and I can't stand it. We just started dating. How do I tell him kindly?
Why you looking at me?
No, I was looking at you.
I was about to say, you looked at me like I was the stinky one.
No. I thought you were going to answer.
I mean, that's a good question, though.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good because you're just starting dating, and it's like, how do you like spring it on them? Like, hey, I guess you could probably buy them a little soap kit.
Ooh, I got you. You could be like, you know what? I love this scent. I love this fragrance.
Yeah.
Would you like to try this?
Yeah. Or like I was in the store the other day and I ran across this like whole kit with like the soap and the lotions and stuff. I think it's like, I figured you probably like this or something. I really love how it smells.
Uh-huh.
And then they get it and they put it on. Like, oh yeah, I'll put it on.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
All right.
That's a good one.
Just in case anybody who's watching that I may or may not date, if I give you some. Hey.
You're like, whoa! I saw that episode.
I did buy somebody.
Did you did?
No, my God, not too long ago. Actually, some like Victoria's Secret lotion. Some like smell good.
Damn. Hey, wait, come to think about it, Leia bought me a. Like, wait a minute.
Oh, your little musty ass.
Musty ass. Here, put this on.
No, Jesus. Okay.
All right. My girlfriend is cheap, and she expects me to pay all the time. Mm-hmm. So I guess she's saying, what help? What should I do?
Break up.
Yeah. Leave her cheap ass. I would say one day pretend like you forgot your wallet and then see what happens.
It's really dishonest.
Looking for the key here, pal.
All right. Leia, pay attention to what's going on over there.
Yeah. I think it's kind of hard to if it's a girl, it's kind of like being a man, it's kind of hard to tell a girl like, hey, you're cheap, man. Like,
yeah, it's true.
Especially like if you're starting out in a dating process, and it's like you don't want to be like the dude. But then I think if you spoil it, I think if you because men, we go out of our ways to impress women because we're trying to get it right. And then I think when we start like that way, it's kind of hard to get out of that once we get in that relationship, unless you start laying down the layers, and then they start figuring out, well,
what's interesting about paying,
mm-hmm.
A woman having to pay or wanting to pay, that's almost like one of those things that you have to wait for them to say. Like, you actually can't necessarily be like, oh, well, I bought the so-and-so, now Do you want to get the this and that?
Mm.
And then all of a sudden it sounds like, yo, broke ass boy.
Yeah.
Little broke ass boy. Girl, can you believe that he actually asked me, an independent woman, to pay for something?
Right. That's like the ironic. Was it irony? Or?
Yeah, irony. But I'm trying to think. The last time I had that problem was like, bro, years ago. I've not come across any woman in the last. I'm trying to think how long ago that was.
Who expect you to pay?
No, who wouldn't like offer.
Oh.
Like, sure, there's a first date, I mean, it's first date. Especially if you're the one last out, of course, you pay. What are you, what are you, a caveman?
Yeah. That'd be funny, like, if he's like, so you go out the first date and you ask somebody out, and then the bill comes and you like this, push it towards her.
Yeah. Like, what is that? That's not a thing. Don't do that. That's wrong. But, like, I've definitely been on dates, although, so funny, I did think about somebody who I was dating for a while. Who our first date, she paid for everything. She paid.
Oh,
for
really?
What? Well, the bill came, or it was time to close out, and she was like, "Where you going?" And I was like, "Well, if we leaving, baby, I'm about to go pay the bill. I'm take off. You're not paying."
Oh.
And I was like, "What is that? What does that mean?" Well, I mean, I'm not gonna argue with you.
Right.
If that's what you want. And then she was like, "If you pay, you think when we go back to your house, we're going to freak. You're going to freak me." Like, I'm not saying that when you go back to your house, we gonna freak. And so she paid.
That's cool.
That was cool.
Would it be an alternate, like if you could tell them, like, say the bill comes and say, well, the bill's.
But don't forget, she was on her way to the creek.
Yeah. Well, the bill's here, and it's like, well, you got two alternatives, or you can pay the bill, or if I pay it, we're freaking. And she'd be like, all right, I'll pay it, and then she pays it, and then we like go home anyway.
And then you go home anyway. Yeah.
Two for one.
It's actually not an alternate universe. That's this universe.
Right. Yeah.
But you don't have to say that.
No.
Because there have been situations where, like I said, now mind you, that person who I'm talking about, we didn't necessarily bust all the way down.
Right.
Okay. I'm not saying.
But it happened eventually, right?
That's right. Come on, man. Come on, man. Look, check it out, man. Don't forget, almost every bus need a transfer. Okay,
Ka-ching. One token.
Token of her gratitude.
Right.
Well, I guess it was the token of my gratitude because she paid.
There you go.
But again, you can't. It is hard. It's a hard road.
Yeah.
So like, I think as a man, when it comes down to like you having to pay. I think that, or you wanting her to pay, I think that's a conversation you have to have with her, not while you're on the date.
Yeah.
Like that's a conversation for in between dates.
Yeah, and it probably like later on. Like I would like.
I mean, later on is too late probably.
Well, I mean, like if you start dating and you start like become boyfriend and girlfriend and you like.
Oh yeah.
It's serious. Then I think there you start to like be like, she's like, oh, I got it this time. Like. I'm about to pay the bill. Can you close it out for me? I gotta go to the bathroom real quick.
More Ramon lives.
Works all the time, baby.
Oh man, yeah, that was a good one actually.
Yeah,
that was a good one. But like, then when I had that situation, I did end up just breaking up.
Yeah.
Yeah, because this person was like, I'm not buying condoms.
Oh.
Like, broke all the way down. I won't buy a condom.
Yeah.
And then had the audacity to be like, hey, that time I brought that lube over, it was real good. Can you get some more lube?
Oh.
And I'm like, get some more lube? Well, hell, you know what? You don't buy condoms, I don't buy lube.
Right.
She actually said to me, come on, don't be like that. Don't
like,
be like what? I'm not. I will, fine. You know what? I will respect your boundaries if you respect mine. I'm not walking up to somebody saying I want lube.
I want some lube. Can I get that KY jelly?
Yeah. Okay. Dang.
Right.
You see, that's like one of the few times I actually did like a visual that required no audio. Because I can imagine somebody listening to this being like, or filling that blank in like, well, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So it's like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
You smoking work? They got anything else over there? Jesus Christ.
All right.
So
my boyfriend is best friends with his ex-girlfriend.
Whoa.
You know, well. So they talk about the most personal things. How can I stop this?
What?
Seems like there's a twofer going on over here.
Best friends with his ex, huh?
Right. You better check his pockets.
Oh my God! You better smell his thing. Oh my God! How can you stop this?
Oh,
so
man.
is she trying to break up the friendship, or is she trying to stop him from
guess.
being friend or like freaking or like or is she trying to stop him from saying the personal things to her? Like
I guess you're trying to stop him from seeing her or being friends with her, I guess.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know the situation. So in my life, I have been friends with my exes, and I'm in a relationship. But it's like like we break up and it's like it's done. We didn't break up in a like a horrible way, like I hate you, whatever. It didn't work. We didn't. But we still remain friends. And then like years later, I meet somebody, and I'm like dating this person, and then but I say, oh, that's my ex-girlfriend, whatever. But I'm not like the best friend, so I guess it's different. I still talk to them. Like, do you talk to any of your exes that you?
Oh, you're trying to put this on me?
No, man. Cause you look at me like I'm crazy. Man. I'm like, but then I tell him, like, I have to tell him, like, hey, there's nothing going on because I've been friends with her longer than I've known you, so I'm not gonna I'm not gonna stop talking to her. We might break up tomorrow.
Oh my God! But she's still gonna be here, whether you here or not.
You here or not. So deal with it.
Oh my God, rain or shine.
But I think it's like if you're like calling her every day, or like going to her house and stuff like that. Like that's different. Like I would be like, look, you gotta like drop that girl or.
And yes, I am still like good friends with a couple of people that I used to date. Like I'm still like good friends.
Yeah.
Like not I don't see him all the time, whatever. But like.
But you see him and you talk. Yeah.
Yeah, we call each other, see how things are.
Yeah.
They'll send stuff for my birthday, and
I never got any of that, but
yeah.
So you probably on a different level than I never got anything for my birthday, but I run to them in the street and I see them, and then or every now and then we call.
Wait, you run to them in the street?
Run into them in the street.
Oh boy!
Run to them.
Oh my God! Hey! Slow motion.
And give them a hug while my new girlfriend is there. Like, who is this? This is my ex-girlfriend.
Yeah, no, definitely, and like people like say people you had sex with, are you still friends with them? Like people that you may not have dated or not, but oops, there's a one night stand. Are you still friends? with them?
No, usually not. I probably like if it's one night stand or something like that, I probably don't even see them anymore. Or if I'll see them, they're probably like pissed off because I don't want to talk to them.
it's so I don't. Never mind.
I mean, see, I think I've rarely had like one night stand or like somebody to screw around with, and then like maybe just still be friends after that. Like I don't think not that I don't want to. It's just they just disappear.
Okay, so wait, so you still want to?
I mean, I would if they wanted to be friends.
Okay, so
I mean, not while I got a girlfriend, but I'm saying like.
Oh wait, you're not trying to like do this now. You're not trying to go out and figure this out.
No. I don't have any friends now.
Of course you don't. You're married. Oh my God!
She said, "I will be your only friend."
I am like one of your only friends.
I know. And it's because I'm allowed to come here on Thursdays. I gotta run out of here at 1 o'clock. Like, I gotta go back home.
Oh, Jesus, you do be dipping out quick. Oh man. Okay, we gotta answer this question. After that sounds thing.
I say, if they're that close and you just gotta give them an ultimatum and say, listen, I'm really, it's like if you're really into this relationship and you're really enjoying being with this person, I think you gotta tell them, hey, listen, I don't feel really comfortable about this. Maybe once our relationship grows and gets deeper and I learn to trust you more, then maybe I'll know that you're not the type of person who's gonna like go behind my back and like mess around with this person. But for now, I was like, limit your time with this person because it's not doing you good.
So you would say limit your time. You wouldn't say like, oh, stop.
I think the thing is, if I say stop, then you're already imposing your your
Right,
laws
right.
when the relationship's just starting off or whatever.
Right.
But if I'll say like limit, like or if you want to hang out, let's hang out together or something like that.
Oh, that's a good one. That's
that
a good
way.
one. All right. So that is your answer,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay. All right, great. Because my answer would be like, you telling our personal business.
Oh, don't do that though.
But I mean, that's what she said. Telling private
yeah,
stuff.
Yeah. I would say don't be telling stuff in our. Yeah.
Oh, and then I'd be like, look, you know what I mean? If it really was that bothersome to me, then I would actually go with the hard ultimatum. Especially if I was a woman.
Yeah.
Especially if I was a woman, because like men are quicker to like be like, oh my God, please don't leave.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Than women are. So like women have I think more of an advantage.
Yeah. Like he would probably drop her.
Drop the frame.
Yeah.
He probably would. I mean, now mind you, I know that like some men also wouldn't do it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, people are people.
Mm.
But like, if I was her, I would definitely use that, and then it'd be like, you can go back to her.
Yeah.
Go ahead because I don't like you hanging out with her. It makes me feel uncomfortable. You can go back to her.
Yeah. If it's that good, why y'all break up?
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm saying right. That's right. Why did y'all break up?
Yeah.
I'm saying that's what I would do. I think your answer is more suitable. It's more realistic. It's more progressive for your relationship.
Yeah.
I feel like my answer is the wrong answer, but it's what I would do.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, each his own. Because like I don't want to put my business, but I was in a relationship.
Please put your business.
One time where I had a friend, and then a girl I was dating at the time, she was jealous of that friend, and she thought, and we never dated or anything, we were just friends, and she was jealous of that friend, and she would get so upset about it, and then to the point where it kind of like ruined our relationship, and then the friend moved. I never saw her again, and then our relationship ended. And then afterwards, she kind of basically said she was sorry that she did that. And then she was like, I shouldn't have did that because I see how it messed up our relationship, and we could have still been together. And I was insecure or jealous, which that's good because she admitted it, But I was telling her, you should have listened to me. I told her, there's nothing going on, Why would I wait to be with you to go do something with somebody else?
Why does your voice tremble like that now?
Tremble?
Yeah, I heard a little trembling as you were saying that last sentence. Is there nothing going on?
Oh, it's cold.
It's actually not cold in here.
All
All right. Well, you know what?
No.
You may fold under questioning.
Yeah. No. Well, I mean, she should have listened to me when I said nothing was going on. And nothing was going on.
Why are you looking at me
Because
like
you look at me like
you say that.
You wait for me to say like something was going on.
I'm not. That's not. How do you gonna say I'm making you look a certain way at me? I'm just. You hear how that sentence sound? You sound like you pulling your cell phone out.
So you look like.
I
don't believe that for a second.
That's not why I'm looking at you.
I've been knowing you for X amount of years.
I'm not looking at you. You just look weird at me with a face, but you know you making the face, so I don't even understand why you act like you not making the face. That's what's really crazy. Look, man, you know what? This has been the ins and outs relationship advice, where we crack open the novel of one of our love lives, and you realize you can always tell when old friends are lying to you. All right, we're going to go into these final thoughts and outros because that will do it for today's broadcast.
Yes.
Damn, that was a fun one.
Yeah. Where am I going to be at? I don't know. I had something. No, I don't have anything. I thought I was supposed to be somewhere, but I don't have to be.
Oh, my God. I remember old man reviews with Ramones, but not old man promos.
Old man promos. Where's that going to be at?
Old man plugs. I don't know.
No, I don't think I have anything, but go to MrandMrsSmithComedy.com where we have everything Mr. and Mrs. Smith Comedy. Check out our YouTube page, watch videos, and stay posted for our next show or next event.
All right. Well, my website is back up if you'd like to buy my stupid ass book called Bound by Loyalty. If not, just go over there, check out the page. I have a week off from taking care of the things that I take care of.
Oh, really?
Yeah, next week,
wow.
which is my birthday week. So by the end of that, by the next time you hear this broadcast or see it, you will be able to go to my website and see my fitness blog, because I'm going to upload a whole bunch of old entries. And then I might go back into writing some more of those, because one of the things that I really enjoyed doing was explaining my take on working out and fitness or whatever. It's some real hippy-dippy nonsense.
Right.
But it felt good to express. I don't think people liked reading it.
Hey, but at least you're speaking your truth.
Hey, my truth is all the truth. Don't talk about don't do me. Okay, don't do me. My truth is the same as truth. Those things, like, it's my personal truth. It's not mine. It's ours.
It's not yours.
Okay. Thank you very much. But it does feel good to kind of explain why I do the workouts that I do and why I go as hard as I do.
Right.
So I'm looking forward to putting those back up and maybe getting inspired to write brand new entries.
There you go.
So with that being said, where's the website? It is PhoenixTown.com, PHYNIXTOWN.com. That's PHYNIXTOWN.com. Last night, never mind, I can't say that because that will reveal a part of this broadcast that I don't want to be revealed. Catch that. My final thought of the day comes from a gentleman from this week's work week who told the dumbest lie that I've ever heard a man of his age say that was not on an internet clip that went viral. That's that dumb of a lie. If you are going to fabricate, do it like this. Do not assume you're smarter than the person you are fabricating to. Assume they're smarter than you. So that way, when you say your fabrication, you won't look like a dumbass. Therefore, you will not be, as some say, insulting their intelligence, because when you tell that dumbass lie that you believe, you are insulting your own intelligence. Oh my God, what an idiot. Sometimes when I tell the stories from the work that I do over there, I'm like, man, you can't say too much, you can't blah, 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 XYZ. You know what I mean? But like this one right here, it was too funny. I didn't say anybody's name. I didn't say the location of the place. Right. You know what I'm saying? We good on that level, but I just don't want to like hurt people's feelings.
Right.
I do not care about the person's feelings because they do not care about their own intelligence to say this dumb ass lie. Like,
it's like, we have bed bugs, baby.
Right, we got bed bugs, baby. They had to fumigate the house. It's gonna take. It took less than 24 hours.
Right. I came back early because I was missing my bed.
But I'm a risk in hell in these fumes.
Right. By the way, don't smell my finger.
All right, or my schlong. Hey, listen, man. The last song comes from Born Days. How to Disappear. I hope when I sent you this list, it doesn't say what it says up here, which is how to disap.
Oh man, I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, I hope that was your error and not mine. More than likely,
I think it was yours.
Me.
I just copy and paste.
As per usual, it's probably me. It comes from Born Days. How to Disappear from the album My Little Darkness. Shout out to Born Days. You have been listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM. Q4 Radio. That's Q4.org. For the last time today, it will be Born Days with the song How to Disappear to Break Your Love. All right, let me try to make this quick, man. I'm trying to get over to work on time. Get over to the jobby job. To take care of these. Never mind. Let me stop talking about that. I was about to show some love again. You know, I should be showing love out here. I was saying that the other day to somebody. I was like, She was like, because I don't come in for a full day like on these Thursdays. And somebody was like, man, we missed your energy around here today. And I was like, come on, because I be trying to show love out here.
Right.
On the real. And also, I'm one of these, it could be worse. One of those people.
Right.
Could be worse. I remember when I got arrested one time, I was just like, well, it can't get worse than this. And then the judge was like, you're going to Rikers Island. Ah!
Well, maybe it could.
Well, it appears it could get worse. All right. Let's say thank you to everybody who sent music or who allowed us to play music.
Yeah.
Thank you to everybody in the chat. Who are those people in the chat, Ramon?
Frank Joshua, Mr. and Mrs. Smith Comedy, Lloyd Collins,
and Sean
Chantel was there. I guess he got scared because he said Vanessa and Tebby was going to bring some fire.
Is that what it was? Chantel scared of Vanessa and Tebby?
I
We
don't know.
should start that.
Right?
We should start that because Vanessa did say she was going to hit him off with the hit him with the heat.
Yeah.
So, but Sean's afraid to get that hot fire.
Yeah, he disappeared.
Normally he's like, I want some hot fire. No, shout out to all these dumbass liars.
Yeah. Shout out to Frank Joshua with that song, man. That Winter Cowboy.
Which we playing next week.
Man.
Playing next week. And shout out to anybody who comes back to watch this.
Yeah,
shit.
tell your friends.
We had a low, so again, try not to pay attention to the views or care
Yeah.
about the views. Again, this is a wonderful thing to be able to go back and look at, and and again, I forget that people that we know actually tune into this, and then there's like people that we don't know that are in close proximity.
Right.
So when I sometimes see people out in certain places, they're either A, gonna walk up on me, or B, maybe stare at me from across the room.
That's him.
Oh my God! You know it's me. I've known you for.
Right, I know you.
Why are you staring at me?
You're my cousin.
Almost low key. Almost low key, dog. But yeah. So like, shout out to anybody who comes to look at this nonsense. It means the world, and we had. Also shout out to anybody who reposts these damn clips.
Yeah.
Anthony Danza, All Hell YT, hooked us up. I mean, because it was mostly Danza from this one episode, and that motherfucker was just like repost. He wasn't playing. So shout out to everybody who understands that this is a community, all of us showing love, and the more reciprocal it is, the better we feel about it at the end of the day. The more we want to throw stuff out, the hell probably makes you want to repost the shit. So shout out to, again, every artist that understands this community of us showing love to one another and attempting to give a contribution. That was the word I was thinking of.
There you go.
Our contribution to culture, friendship, community, entertainment, and art.
Yeah.
It is a wonderful feeling, especially with so much hate in this fucking world right now. It is nice to be
so much hate in this world.
I
What's
promise
that song?
you.
What's that song that goes, so much hate in this
We're
world?
going to figure this out.
Can we love?
We're going to figure this out, but I'm telling you, I'm about to try to get there on time this week. I am. I mean, I get there. See, the thing is, I get there on time, but normally I have time to like sit down, eat, blah, blah. Like I'm literally walking in at the time where it's like, and I'm not even playing. I walk in the door, it's like, boom, boom, all right. While I still got on my stuff, I'm like, while I still have not taken the coat off. Or the jacket or the book bag, whatever, you know what I mean? Because it is a schedule that goes 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Somebody tried to pull me the other day when I was setting up. And it was like, oh, let me tell you about what do you think about, because because since you going to do that, I can do that. I'm sitting here, I'm like, yeah, word like that? Yeah, and I'm walking away from her. She's walking up on me, and I'm like, uh-huh. And I'm supposed to, like, drop these tables to get ready for people coming in. And I'm like, uh-huh. Clang, 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 boom, boom. Yeah. You know what? I'm going to get on that. Can you circle back around with an email for the clang, 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 clang.
That was me at the gym I work at. Sometimes I get there, I'm like running in late, and I'm like trying to write the program down, like the workout everybody's going to do. And then somebody's like, so, hey, how you doing? So what do we got today? What do we got? They're talking. So I'm like, you see me writing down this program. And it's class starts at 4:30 and it's 4:29 right now.
I'm glad you treat them with the same energy you treat us.
I'll tell you. Everybody gets the same treatment.
And that's what makes you a phenomenal young man. And also because you are really good at picking up on cues. You know what that means. What we have to tell these good people.